All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on the entertainment news. And next up, TikToker convicted of defaming Eniola Badmus avoids jail time. Shortly after it was reported that TikToker Okoye Blessing N150k was convicted by a federal high court sitting in Lagos for defaming actress Eniola Badmus, information reaching us is that she has avoided imprisonment by paying a 150,000 naira fine. Just so you know, the TikToker was charged to court on 2 counts charge bordering on cyber stalking. It was alleged that she and one Chimabia, now at large, between the month of December 2022 to the month of July 2023, in Lagos, within the jurisdiction of the Honorable Court, did conspire to commit felony to wit, cyber stalking, and thereby committed an offense punishable under Section 27 of the Cyber Crimes Prohibition, Prevention, etc. Act 2015, end quote. It was also alleged that the TikToker and Chimabia, now at large, knowingly caused the transmission of a communication that was offensive and which could also lead to danger, insult, injury, criminal intimidation, enmity, hatred, ill will, and needless anxiety to the actress Eniola Badmus. Following her arraignment, she was convicted of the charges against her by a federal high court. Nwakego was sentenced to 1 year imprisonment with the option of a fine of 50,000 naira on count 1. She was also sentenced to 2 years imprisonment on count 2 with the option of 100,000 naira fine. The terms of imprisonment may be served consecutively or concurrently depending on the judge's decision and the specific circumstances of the case. Okoye Blessing Nwakego has since now paid the fine attached to her conviction, which is 150,000 naira, to avoid spending time in jail.
Wow.
As in,
Wow.
I'm shocked.
Why are you shocked? I am not shocked because we talked about this and I guess that we concluded that day that if this person is dealt with, then other people will learn. Other people will not want to do stuff like this again because this is outright wrong.
Yeah.
And yesterday, when I saw Eniola Badmus post trying to clear our mind and, you know, clear the air about certain things, I saw people saying all sorts to her. And, you know, because obviously they have said that this girl is going to jail and it's 3 years. And so people were not having it. Some people were not having it. They were like, oh, you are using your kiddie court to oppress. This is not oppression. Let's face it. I don't like it when we deviate from issues and then we go on to other, you know, mundane things in this country. Somebody has done this and it is wrong. We know that it is wrong. You lied against somebody. You said somebody promised you 200k and you should say something about someone. And it is not the first time. People tarnish people's images every now and then on social media. And then again, we say it's that some people, when they hear this news, they run with it already. When the person who is involved is now saying truth, they don't come back to take it. So that's how they'll be spreading it.
Yep.
And how about our own image? How about, I don't know why people are like that. So if somebody is taking this seriously, do you blame them?
So why I'm shocked is I was expecting them to give her maybe even additional 1 month community service or something.
Or
that's
just
like,
bring surety.
Yes, that's like a very easy layoff. They could have asked for surety or other things because at the end of the day, this was supposed to be a case of, oh, there's a scapegoat, next time people won't do it. But now people feel like, oh, when I do it, I'll get away with it. I'll just pay money. I'll pay a fine. And this is something that's been going on for a long time. We've seen celebrities who are top-notch get dropped by big brands, and then they lose a lot of money that they're supposed to make. And at the end of the day, they are found not guilty. And then when the whole matter has been solved, has been resolved, they are discharged and acquitted, just like you said, the news doesn't get to all those places that the first bad news got to. So at the end of the day, I feel like people should stop being keypad warriors and should stop going online to slam people and to spoil people's image.
To be honest, it's not an easy layoff because if Nigeria was a developed country and things were working the way it's supposed to be.
I don't think people will be saying this.
Yes.
At all.
So, to be honest, even with the record, do you know what a criminal record is? You won't be able to get a
Certain
proper
things.
job. You won't be able to. You're off the record. Like people would not want to touch you because you have a criminal record. So having that, first you should probably find it difficult to get a good job in the future. But it's Nigeria. It's easy. People don't. The next thing they've forgotten about, that same woman now will come and go for councillorship in our village one time.
All she has to do is rearrange her name.
Or rearrange her name.
Exactly.
So, but I mean, 200k compared to 150 is pretty small.
Exactly. Like they paid you 200k for that, and you're paying 150.
I'm sure she has that money. She can pay it. You know. So and then 2 years imprisonment. I was looking for
the first one 1 year, the
Yeah,
second one 2
2
years,
years.
making it 3.
That's 3 years, right? It's not that it's. I mean, she has paid the money, but that criminal record is the thing. Once you have that thing stamped, you're a no-go area in a sane society. You know, but this also goes out.
She didn't even know that. She didn't see this coming. She didn't
At
know
all.
that
It was going to be
play
like
out
this.
like this.
No, it's good. I like it because there are plenty on social
There
media.
are a lot.
They are there on Twitter.
And I don't think they're learning because I don't think
No.
that they are saying this. I don't think so because people just open their mouth to say nonsense. They type nonsense. Well, they want.
I know that this has happened now. I hope that they can do this to the same issues because there are lots of issues that have happened on social media, especially the sensitive topics like rape, where they say, oh, this person has raped. And then people have ended their lives because they've been falsely accused of it. And then those people are still roaming around free. No.
And some people have gone with that story and
Yes.
they never come back. They will
Yes.
keep pointing fingers.
Yes.
All right, that's all we can take on entertainment news. It is now time for celebrity birthday shout-outs.